Hey guys, it's your girl Nosh. This is a quick video on what's going on in the sky right now. Remember, a long time ago I told you guys that I was going to touch more into astrology because I actually love astrology. Of course I love astrology. But, so right now, we got the sun in Aquarius, we got the moon in Virgo, Mercury in Pisces. Oh, I love Mercury in Pisces. Venus in Aries, Mars in Sagittarius, Jupiter in Capricorn, Saturn in Capricorn, blech. I'm being immature. Uranus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, love Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Capricorn, Chiron in Aries, North Node is in Cancer, rising sign doesn't really matter. Anyway, if you're interested, rising sign is in Virgo as well too. Today, if anyone's born today, particularly February 10th, 2020 at 7:30, their rising sign is Virgo and their moon would be Virgo. Damn. A sun in Aquarius, rising Virgo, and moon Virgo. Wow. Wow. Very conflicting energies. So real quickly, the sun being in Aquarius is, for you Aquariuses, as you guys know, this is really exalting you guys. You guys probably feel really good right now. You guys are probably feeling, hella alive. Like, you guys want to try new things. If you guys were stuck in old relationships, you're kind of like looking at them like, do I really need to be with this right now? Do I really need this? For Aquariuses right now, it's all about new. So wherever you have Aquarius in your charts, if you're an Aquarius moon like I am, I feel really good. I feel like my emotions are renewed. I don't feel depressed anymore. I don't feel down anymore, except as everybody knows, I went through, some shit in December, the tail end of 2019. And then in January, Capricorn season, I was kind of feeling like it was all about making money. I was on my hustle. I was on my grind. I was trying to push away my emotions. I was actually trying to like push away not missing my cousin, like not thinking about my cousin, because if you guys don't know, my cousin passed away only 27 years old at the end of 2019. So the whole month of January, I kind of just kept pushing it back. Like, I would think about it and I would cry about it, but my main focus was to just make money and forget everything. That's what we do. I'm a Venus in Capricorn. That's what I do. 8th house Pisces. I divert my attention somewhere else so I don't have to think about what's going on and I run away from it. See how good this is to know about yourself, so this way you can blame yourself for the shit that goes on in your life. Like, yo, it was you. It's your fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's always your own fault, all right? Once we learn how to take responsibility for that, a lot of things, start to, actually make sense to us and actually start to get better in our life. First and foremost step, take responsibility for who you are and what you do. It's never anybody else's fault. It's always your own fault because you're allowing it, you're creating it. So, but back to what I was saying. All through January, making money, hustle, grinding, and that's what everybody else was doing too, because it was Capricorn season. Everything was about becoming more organized, becoming more diligent in what you're doing in order to succeed, in order to live life. We were also thinking about work, we were also thinking about, money coming in, tax season, make sure everything's in order. Now that we've moved into Aquarius, it's more free thinking. It's more, take a deep breath. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm going to still hustle, but now I'm going to think about what new way can I do this hustle? What can make me more money? What new avenue, what new path can bring me more money? Why? Because Aquarius is a very revolutionary sign. It stands for, being an inventor, an innovator. A lot of times, a lot of Aquariuses you'll find are the ones that are, coming up with new ideas to do things. A lot of directors are Aquariuses. A lot of screenwriters are Aquariuses because they're really good at looking at the big picture and understanding the small details at the same time while looking at the big picture. There's some people who only look at the big picture, Sagittariuses. But if you are an Aquarius, you look at the big picture and the little picture, where I'm blessed in that sense, where I'm a Sag and Aquarius moon, where I look at the big picture, but I also see the small details and how they fit into the design, which is awesome, which also makes me constantly think all the time. Like one thought leads to another, then another thought leads to another, and then it's like, whoa, maybe that's why I don't get enough sleep at night. I'm always thinking. But anyways, so for the Aquariuses, Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon, Aquarius sun, for you guys right now, even for myself, it's all about new things. It's all about new friendships, new connections, new groups that you're going to hang out with. new people that you're going to be around, new ways to, you know, make your business better than what it is, you know, make your craft better than what it is. Again, it's also about being free thinking, being free, you know, open-hearted, open-minded about this. So if you want to collaborate with somebody, Aquarius, right now that you've never, you know, tried collaborating with, I would say right now is the best time for it because you're the most open right now. All right. Now, but tonight with the moon being in Virgo, just coming out of Leo, because we just had the full moon on, I believe it was the 8th. It hit its peak on the 9th, which was yesterday. So between the 8th and the 9th, we had the Virgo full, the Leo full moon. Now with this full moon, I've heard a lot of people around me talk about how they felt, you know, how they felt really like heavy. A lot of Leos probably felt heavy. If you were a Leo sun or a Leo moon, you probably felt the effect of it more. And if you were Cancer and Aquarius, depending on, you know, what degrees it is, it definitely affected you. For me, being an Aquarius moon and a Leo rising, the total opposites, I was kind of hanging in a balance yesterday. Yesterday and on Saturday, I was actually pretty good. I felt really energized. I felt like I could conquer anything. Because for me, my Sag sun balances me out. That the 9th house, the powerhouse, the house of religion, the house of philosophy, the house of balance. Along Libra is also the house of balance, but also as well as Sagittarius. Because in the tarot, temperance equals Sagittarius, balance. So I personally over the weekend felt really balanced. I felt a lot of things came into perspective. I did a lot of meditating. I did my intentions. You know, I was grateful for the things that I received. Because that's what the full moon is about. It's about putting your intentions out there and during the new moon and then receiving them during the full moon. Putting intentions out during the new moon and then receiving them during the full moon. So, but tonight the difference is it's a little more laid back if you'll notice it. You know, the weekend was kind of, I think, a little bit fiery, I would say, but fiery in the sense it was very passionate. It was very loving. It was very nostalgic. It was very like Leo, like grand, you know. But tonight, since the moon is in Virgo, it's a little more chill. It's a little more, you know, let me see what's coming up for the week. Let me get all my ducks in order. Let me clean my house. Let me do my laundry. Because, you know, Virgo is about having everything in order. You know, we all know how Virgos have their lists, you know. So there you go. But moving down, Mercury and Pisces. Now, this is interesting. While Mercury is in Pisces, we're going to be very, very, what's the word I want to use? Our intuition is going to be heightened because Mercury is in Pisces. Pisces is a very magical sign. It's a very intuitive sign. So Mercury is about communication. So when Mercury is sitting in Pisces, it's actually giving an umph to your intuition and your inner knowing and your inner voice, I would say. So just please, this is for the collective. Please pay attention to your intuition. Whatever feels flaky to you most likely is. If there's contracts you want to sign, if there's anything you want to do, I would say please stay away from all of this right now, just for the fact that we're like kind of in shadow of the retrograde that's about to come up and smack us right in the face. Again, you guys know the rules. No to heavy ticketed items. Don't start a relationship. Don't end a relationship. Stay away from your exes because this is when they really come back, especially the toxic ones. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Just thinking about something. Don't argue, and remember what you say may not come out the way you are saying it because of the communication. But since Mercury is in Pisces right now when it retrogrades, I think it's going to go back into Aquarius. So it's going to be like, it's going to be a little crazy because you're going from someone that, you know, who dreams, you know, who fantasizes, who talks like, you know, I put it this way. You're going from like someone who talks like the Renaissance medieval times to someone who talks like Bill Nye the Science Guy. You know? Like from, I don't know, where's the privy to how do you do this? You know what I'm saying. That's such a bad example. Anyways, but that's what I'm saying. We're going to shift from Mercury and Pisces back to Mercury and Aquarius because it's going to retrograde. It's going to go backwards. So while it's going backwards, it's like literally that's what our communication is going to do. And it's going to settle in Aquarius for a little bit. And while it's in Aquarius, things are going to be a little weird, you know? People might say weird things. People may act weird towards you, or, you know, they might... Aquarius is very, they're very eccentric. Trust me, I know how eccentric I am, you know? But they're very quirky, and sometimes we say things that are extremely quirky, see what I mean? But we don't realize it till later, or we don't even get it. We're so oblivious to it, you know, because we are who we are. We're like freaking aliens from a different planet. So what ends up happening is when we say things, people look at us like, huh? But we know what we said. Like, I'll know what I said. Another Aquarius would know. An Aquarius rising would know. A Venus in Aquarius would know. But the other signs just look at me like, huh? Mars and Aquarius would know. It's just, it's having like your own language, you know. That's how I always call it. But just Aquarius, it's just be wary of what you say, because it might sound quirkier than ever. Did I just say quirkier? Yes, quirkier than ever. All right. I can't talk too fast sometimes because the words just pop out really weird. They just don't even sound right. But then, okay, so now we are actually, right now we are in Venus and Aries. We are in Venus and Aries. Venus has just moved into Aries. And I know I've been talking about Venus and Aries before, I think when I was doing the other videos. And I wanted to touch on this. So everything that we've been manifesting while Venus was in Pisces, again, dreaming, fantasizing, manifesting, it's gonna come true now. So if you were, you know, if you wanted, you know, that car, you're gonna get it. You wanted that job, it's gonna come in. You wanted to have sex with that certain person, yeah, it's gonna happen. If you manifested enough, and if you really went through with it, though, you really kept this in you, like, this is who I want, this is who I want to be with, it's actually gonna come, it's gonna start happening for you. So don't be surprised if, you know, you get that phone call, or you get that text from someone, or someone, you know, tells you how they feel about you and you really weren't expecting it. It's Venus and Aries. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. This is when your secret admirers come out and they're like, hey, I like you, I love you. You know, they jump out the bushes and shit. But it's also cute because it's Valentine's Day. So if you have someone out there that you love, that you want to be with, what other week than this week to tell them how you feel? Because Venus and Aries is about that. Aries, being fearless, you know, saying how you feel, going about it and saying, you know what, fuck it. I like you. You want to do this? Let's do this. Because we all know about Aries. When Aries likes somebody, everybody knows it. Especially the person that they like, because they're very straightforward. So if an Aries is not chasing you, is not giving you attention, is not kind of like giving you hints, then leave it alone. But if an Aries is, you know, giving you hints, or like liking something, or, you know, whatever. So there might be a chance for you, okay? Yeah, Aries, I like Aries because with Aries, you can find out yes or no, you know? Like, you know, with Libra, it's like, Libra won't like you, but they'll feel bad, so they won't tell you. They'll be like, so this scenario, you tell a Libra you like them, like, hey Libra, I like you. Libra will be like, oh, thanks, so cute, thank you. And you'll be like, no, I like you. Like, do you want to like go get something to drink now? Like, let's do this now. Libra, oh yeah, no, I can't, I'm sorry, I've got this thing to do. Instead of saying, look bro, I'm not interested in you. I appreciate the fact that you like me, that you're hitting on me right now, but I just don't feel that way. Libra is a very sweet sign. So they try the most that they try is not to hurt someone's feelings. But unlike Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, even Leo, sometimes I feel bad for Leos because Leos are so gorgeous. Leos are so gorgeous. They're very attractive. Everybody wants a Leo. Everybody wants to be around a Leo. But then they love the attention. So if you like a Leo, you'll be liking a Leo for years and years and years. And you'll never know that the Leo never even liked you. They just liked having you around. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm putting it out there. It's the fucking truth. Sorry. But yeah, so Aries is one of the, that's why I like Aries. They like you? Yes. They like you? No? Okay, fine. You can move on. And you know what's the other best thing about Aries as well too? They can actually be your friend. You know, you don't necessarily have to have like an intimate relationship with an Aries. Aries are also good people that, you know, make good friends. So if it doesn't work out with you in that situation, like romantic wise, you know, you can always still have that person as a friend. So the thing is, Venus moving in Aries, like I said, it's bringing, you know, things to you. Like Aries will go out and get it. So Venus is bringing it to you. Okay. So then you have Mars and Sagittarius. Mars and Sagittarius, it's a fire sign. So it's okay. But I feel like the most uncomfortable Mars feels is in Cancer and Leo, because they're just, Cancer is very emotional, Leo is very loving, you know, it's warmth, it's the sun, and Mars is about fighting. It's, you know, it's the red planet. It's about, you know, war. And in Sagittarius, Mars is actually very calm. Mars actually, meaning before you fight with someone or before you jump out the window, at free will, you're going to think about it. This is what you're going to say to yourself. Does this sit right with my soul right now or not? Like, if I go punch Karen in the face, is my soul going to be okay with it? Any other day, if Mars wasn't in Sagittarius, you'd probably go punch Karen in the face, especially if you're Mars and Aries. Just sorry. Aries, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you guys on the spot, but we all know you guys are the hotheads of the zodiac. So yeah, so Mars being in Sagittarius, it's more about, being balanced, being calm, really rationalizing your conversations, and not being irrational about it, not jumping into fights and not, kicking someone's ass first and then thinking later. You're actually thinking about it right now, because Mars is going to think twice. Even in the world right now, whatever contracts that are going to be made, whatever situations are going to move forward, everyone's going to think about it, Think about it. So definitely everyone's going to be a little peace and calm right now while Mars is in Sagittarius. Jupiter in Capricorn, or everything that basically is expanding around us, like, expanding in your life, it's going to be karmic wise. Saturn is the ruler of karma. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. So I love Capricorns. If you want to clear your karma, get a Capricorn. Go be around a Capricorn. Date a Capricorn. Have sex with a Capricorn. You'll clear your karma. I'm being serious. So I really hope there's no kids watching this, because I'm not suggesting to have sex, but hey, we're all grown-ups. We do have sex, right? But yeah, so Jupiter in Capricorn is basically, whatever you put out there, you're going to get back in. So if you've been working really hard on your business, Saturn is going to actually being Capricorn being in Jupiter right now and Saturn being the ruler, it's actually going to bless you. But if you've been lazy, you haven't been doing shit, it's not going to do anything for you, okay? Instead, you're probably going to have to work harder. And same thing goes for Saturn and Capricorn. It's basically going over everything in your life, making sure that you dotted your I's, you crossed your T's, you said your please and your thank yous, and you were being a good person. You weren't going around being a dick, basically. Sorry. Just had to say that. Also, right now, people are going through their Saturn return. So if you're born between the time period of 90, I want to say 90, 91, 92, 93, 94 to 94. So between 91 and 94. Everybody who's 26 up until 30 right now, you're going through your Saturn return. The ones that are in their 30s are probably at the tail end. So if you're 29, about to turn 30, you're at the tail end of your Saturn return, or you probably already went through it. You're probably going through it right now. Yeah, that's what's happening for you guys. Just buckle down, ground yourself, and just understand whatever is taken out of your life and whatever is demolished, it was for your own good, okay? Saturn returns are all about strengthening your foundation. So if you were building on foundation that was going to collapse, it's going to break it down for you so you can start over with better foundation. A lot of times people move, a lot of times people lose their jobs and find other, better jobs where you're supposed to be. Saturn return is basically your fate and destiny kind of lining up together. And we all know destiny is something that we make, right? Fate is something that's written for us. It's already there. So what happens is, as we are destined, or is it the other way, man? Hold on. Where's my sister one? I need her for these things. One or the other is where you are lined up to be where you're supposed to be, what I'm trying to say. When you go through your Saturn return, you are actually putting yourself on the course of path where you are supposed to be now. Now, when Saturn comes back into your sign, which is going to be 30 years later, so when you're 60, it's going to make sure that the path that you chose was really what you wanted. Because right now, Saturn is asking you, do you really want this? Because if you really want this, I will give this to you. But it can hurt you, or it can make you a better person, or it can be very good for you. These are the things that are decided with your actions. As the actions you take growing up, coming to this age of 26, 27, 30, whatever. Yeah, between those ages. You get to realize who you were when you were 21, when you were 19, when you were 25, when you were 10 is not the same person. Your likes aren't the same. Your tastes aren't the same. The people you date are not going to be the same. The way you feel about relationships is not going to be the same. So this is the point where you guys are actually growing up, okay? So, hey, what's up? welcome to the world. Now you can say, welcome to the world. I don't believe that when you're 21 or when you graduate high school or when you graduate college, you're welcoming yourself in the world. I feel like you're welcoming yourself into the world at 26, 27, 28, because you're actually waking up and you're seeing the bullshit that's actually around you. You're seeing people for who they are. You're seeing your parents for who they are, your family, your job, your career, who you are, because that's what happens when Saturn hits a return in your chart, because Saturn again comes right back around to ask you, what have you done for others and what have you done for yourself? Most importantly, what have you done for yourself? So Uranus and Taurus is next. Uranus and Taurus is basically, Uranus is just out there. So it being in Taurus is kind of just, everything's relaxed, you know, in a sense of, you know, intuition. Taurians are very intuitive, I believe. You know, they just get distracted by food. I know this because my Chiron is in Taurus, and I believe my second house is Virgo. I don't think I have Taurus. Only my Chiron's in Taurus. Yep, that's it. But yeah, I think that's why I like food so much. Even just having a hint of Taurus in you, you will love food. Oh my God. I can talk about food all day. Maybe next video I'll do will be all the dishes that I like. But Uranus being in Taurus is really just, you know, Uranus is the planet of revolution. So sudden change and visionary progress comes here. But since it's in Taurus, it's a very slow process. You know what I mean? I mean, there could be sudden finance changes, especially it being in Taurus, because Taurus is all about, you know, living a lavish life, living, you know, good, living comfortable, eating. But the whole thing is that while this planet is in Taurus, it gives you a chance to kind of like whet your palate a little bit, you know what I mean? So all the things you wanted to try, you kind of get to try it around this time. So you hear a lot of people talk about how, oh, I've never tried this, and well, we do this all the time, but it's a little different when Uranus is in Taurus, because like I said, Uranus is all about being a revolutionary planet. It's the ruler of Aquarius. So what happens is when it's in Taurus is all about kind of just going with the flow, you know. So it's a little uncomfortable here because it's really, you know, if it was in Sagittarius, it's a little different, because Sagittarius is like, you know, adventurer. I want to be out there. I want to do new things. So are you serious? I am not going to do this whole video over. Oh, fuck no. Part 2, guys, in a second.